We can do it for ourselves, folks. The American Black Cross organizations was created out of all of these disasters affecting black folks. They've been in the U.S. Virgin Islands. Yesterday, a disaster recovery center opened in St. John, where most have been without power since September 6th. This, of course, is St. John. Watch this video here. All three islands are struggling to restore essential services, but U.S. Virgin Islands Governor Kenneth Mapp still hopes to get electricity to 90% of the territory by Christmas, and numerous beaches have been declared safe for swimming and fishing. A cruise ship is set to arrive next month in St. Thomas, and officials are hoping the island will be ready for that. In addition to the federal and state first responders on the ground in the Virgin Islands and Puerto Rico, organization called the American Black Cross has been helping out in the Caribbean. It was formed by civil rights attorney Lee Merritt and fellow Black Lives Matter activists when Hurricane Harvey tore through Houston in September. Corey Hughes, of course, one of the leaders as well out of Dallas. Now, using a network of volunteer activists who have done relief work for everything from Haiti to Superstorm Sandy, plus a robust social media network, American Black Cross put together massive donations to help folks in Florida, Texas, and Puerto Rico, and now the U.S. Virgin Islands. Joining us right now from Dallas via FaceTime is civil rights attorney and American Black Cross co-founder Lee Merritt. Lee, the bottom line is here. When you look at what's happening in Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands, the Trump administration is failing those folks. He gives himself a 10, but it's an abomination to give yourself a 10 in Puerto Rico when you have people who are performing surgeries with cell phone lights and flashlights. When you have St. John, or they've been going since September 6th, no power. These are U.S., these are American territories that have been failed by America.
Absolutely, and the Virgin Islands is in a great deal of trouble. After visiting the island just last week, what I discovered is that there's a second storm on the way. In addition to the tragedy that happened as a result of Irma and Maria, there's an economic storm that island has to begin to brace for because of the shutting down of hotels, the decline in tourism. There are companies that says they're not going to be back until the end of 2018. And so there's so much that the island needs, and they're just simply not getting it from their government. So as Americans who care about other Americans, we decided to come together and begin to offer all the aid and support that we can to our fellow citizens.
And of course, we've seen lots of criticism of the American Red Cross keeping so many of the funds for themselves. And so in creating this organization, is this about really getting the resources directly to people as opposed to going through that bureaucracy?
It's exactly that. What the Black Cross is about is avoiding the red tape that is akin to the Red Cross. The Red Cross we work with on the ground, and they do some great work. However, I personally observed 500 generators in a warehouse that was assigned to the Red Cross that they refused to distribute. Because of the red tape that comes with it. There are people who desperately need that energy in their homes. 80% of that island still remains in the dark, and they don't plan to have be at the 90% mark until near 2018 or until mid-December. And so if people can directly get involved and avoid all the bureaucracy and find ways to help other people, then we should, and we must.
How can folks reach out to you guys and assist?
Well, you can reach out to us at AmericanBlackCross.org. You can find us on Facebook at The American Black Cross. You can find us on Twitter as well at Black Cross USA. We're looking for volunteers. We're looking for people to contribute to our Amazon wish list, and we have invested, particularly in the Caribbean, to go back and not only provide relief aid, but to help with the rebuilding and restructuring. We can use your talent and resources. The organization is all about finding ways for people to help directly, for entrepreneurs to come up, to get involved and get invested, for laborers to volunteer their time, and to take on the mantra that it's on us when our government has proven that it's either incapable or unwilling to help.
All right, then. I appreciate it, Lee. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Weekdays on TV One.
I will never lie to you.
Oh, my God.
Roland Martin.
He doesn't want to talk to us. He wants to ignore us.
Uncensored.
Hell no. That ain't gonna cut it, boo.
Unapologetic.
No, that is fundamentally false. You are wrong.
Unfiltered.
He wants an America where we all look alike. He ain't talking about black people.
Unrelenting.
You better go work out, because you got a fight on your hands.
NewsOne Now with Roland Martin. Weekdays at 7 a.m. on TV One.